So let me show y'all what I'm seeing. I am in Mount Vernon. They got this for sale. Is these on sale yet? I really want one of these. They are still $82. This supposed to be a sale. $82 for this little raincoat. I really want one too. But I can't pay $82 for a raincoat. Dang. I thought they would be marked down even less than that. They still high. The last time I was in here, they was $82. That was months ago. So I'm in a um I'm not bad now. I really want one of these. Those are cute too. But these are probably high. These are probably an arm and a leg also. Oh, these are $45. Hello, Trisha. Hello. This is what I'm seeing in Mount Vernon. Do I want to buy a t-shirt? I'm not buying nothing else. I just went. So look, I went to go fuel up my bus, right? And oh, this 45. Like when I come up here, I need a little raincoat, but I just bought one for Bucky. I was trying to buy a t-shirt, but I'm not buying nothing out of here because I done spent enough money. I bought me a portable speaker. Um, I just bought me a thing for my phone to sit in my window because mine stopped sticking. I so I went into this store. It's called Black Friday Deals Daily. I went down there and I just made him up. Look at these. This is cute. My mama would love them. But yes, so oh, look at that. That's a measuring tape. That's cute. See? Right. You can measure your waist and your arms and stuff. I need that, but that's $12 is a lot. Oh, they got these too. Oh, look at this. This is so cute. These are cute. And so I went to go fuel up my bus. I'm getting distracted. I'm sorry, guys. I went to go fuel up my bus. So I was taking a picture and I left my phone at the gas station by the gas pump. So I had to turn around and go back. Hold on. So I'm gonna tell y'all the story. I just want y'all to see the part of the store at Mount Vernon's because this is what I see. This is y'all. This is soap. This is soap. Oh, that smell. This one smell good. They said selfie alerts. Now you're on camera. So yeah, they this is the store. I just came in here to use the bathroom. So now I'm out. I was gonna buy a t-shirt, but I changed my mind about buying a t-shirt. Oh my God. They got all type of little jewelry. Look at that. Probably cost an arm and a leg. They said this is vintage jewelry here. This right here, this little thing, $18. Look at that. So you can just imagine. And the kids in here spending money. When I say they're in here spending money, they are in here spending money. They are making their memories great. Look at these. These are cute. $29. I need these because the 2.25 is great. This is what I need. I'm fine, thank you. Just looking and thinking about if I should spend some money. So, ah, so okay. So now I'm gonna get out of here so that y'all didn't see the view of the gift shops. Let me turn my phone back around while I walk to the bus. So I went down to Mount Vernon to fill my bus, where I usually do when I'm here. My little friend won at the gas station. So, oh, hold on, y'all. One more thing. Let me show y'all. Look at all of this out here. This is what I see when I come to Mount Vernon. So the shop, this is where all up here, this is where uh, George Washington, our first president, lived. Like this is his estate. And when I say it goes down farther, it goes down farther. So I was filling up my bus, taking the picture, left my phone, went back, went to this store, and it's called Black Friday Deals. And actually, I found two of them. So, but I went in there because I said, let me go in here. People were standing outside with their carts ready to go. So I thought maybe you had to be a member to get in. But I went over there, right? So I went in. My objective, my mind, I'm going in here to buy me a phone holder for the bus. So that's all I'm doing, right? Going there. I didn't get no pictures or anything because I did not see. Anthony, you need to visit. I told you Washington has so much stuff that you can do. I do so much stuff. So yes, you can visit. And I went in there and it was so much stuff in there. Coffee makers, I should have got me that house purifier because I need that. But I don't need nothing else. I was looking for like a short, what is it? A short carpet cleaner, but they didn't have it. When I say they had everything, they had Amazon packages that wasn't open. You like when I say them people got them carts and just start grabbing stuff, they had furniture, dinette set, rugs. Um, they had the big old speakers, portable speakers, where you can do the karaoke. I wanted to get one of them, put it under the bus and bring it home. But I didn't spend enough money. So I didn't I seen a portable speaker because I've been looking for portable speakers. So I didn't buy me a JBL portable speaker for $35 in there. I was like, I was baffled. Right. And if I had enough time, I would have been in there with a cart, putting stuff in the cart, looking through stuff and putting stuff in the cart and reselling it. Because that's, I know, right? I love JBL because that's what they doing. They going in there looking for stuff, picking it up, and they ain't doing nothing but reselling it. So that's what I need to do. And but like when I went down the road, cause then I stopped at a vape store, a shop, a smoke shop, to see if they had my portable my thing for my phone, and they did. They had one. It worked. It was 24.99, but he gave it to me for $20. And so yeah, I'm like, I posted it on Facebook and was like, do we have a store like this in Cincinnati? Cause I need to go. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm doing. Now I'm waiting on them to finish their tour. So they gonna eat lunch, finish their tour, and then we out of here. Like uh, when we came up here, it was like four buses up here, about five. So she was in front of this bus right here. So I don't see her on bus one. I don't see her on bus one. That's our bus. So she might be laying down. And when I tell y'all, I never want to go on a trip with her. And like she got off the bus. She must have went to go use the bathroom. This is the Gold Shield bus that is with my group. But yes, so I don't know what her and her tour guide. Wow, yes it is. Yep. So he done scooted up, but not enough. Hey, hold on. So damn, he didn't scoot it up. I was gonna ask you, can I get behind my bus? Cause these my two buses right here, but he didn't scoot it up behind you. Never mind. I ain't walking fast enough. 12 and a half hours dang. Yeah. I'm gonna need all y'all to stay where y'all at. Oh my God. Everybody moved up there? Yes, I was trying to get behind my bus. Y'all, I thought y'all was leaving. Y'all was walking like y'all was leaving. So yeah, so I nowhere near my buses, and I was trying to get close to my bus, and they oh I I wish I could see in these trees because they got all type of stuff back there. But look at my bus. I'm the last little lonely bus back here. Cause I wanted to be all in cause I wanted to be all down in town shopping and stuff. Boy, you better get a flight. Get a flight. A flight is not that. Get a flight. Get a flight. They got horses. I see two of them over there. So listen, the tour guides be talking about how George Washington got like he got something on here for slaves. Like he got like a little grave, something to honor the slaves that he had and stuff. And when they talk about slavery and they talk about the civil rights with the black people and all that stuff, I just get real quiet because I be the only black person on the bus, and it just tickles me the way they look at me when they start talking about Black Lives Matters and everything. So the one tour bus guy got on here and was talking about the protesters and stuff and how everybody be protesting and talking, and then she started saying something about black. She started. Oh, so I was saying, when they get on here, I'm sorry, my thing is to the Bluetooth, and every time I turn this bus on, it oh, I didn't turn the bus off. Okay, guys, I'm back. I'm sorry. Every time I turn the bus on, it 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 connects to the radio. So um I was like, I told her, like, I understand, but we don't discuss stuff like that on my bus. Like, I don't like discuss. Don't come over here talking about that because she talking about how the LGBTQT plus community wants to put a rainbow flag on something by the American flag, and she said that's for all Americans, and it's like she was just. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, but I don't discuss stuff like that with you guys because I don't discuss politics and religion and race stuff with you guys because of how we feel. So you know, don't don't get on my bus with that. So she gets off my bus. So I don't think she cares for me, but I don't care. I don't want to talk about that. Me and my bus is having a nice time. We're not discussing politics. We're not discussing race, uh war, race things or none of that. Like we don't I don't want to talk about that. I don't talk about stuff like that. This is you know, this is a trip for the kids to learn history, so they're learning about slavery, they're learning about the Civil War, and how the blacks were treated, and they're not going to learn a lot, but they're going to hear about it. They're going to learn about the Holocaust, about how Hitler did the Jews over there. They go to the Holocaust Center, they go to the museums, stuff like that. So we don't need to talk about that. Now if they want to talk about um what they seen, I talk to them about that, but I don't go into all that other stuff with people about that. So gone, and I don't think she care for me now because I told her to get off my bus. So my tour guide was like, well, Wooly, you that's okay, it's fine. I was like, I said I'm good. I mean, if she have a problem with that, that's on her. But this is my bus, and I want my bus to stay neutral, and I want it to stay, you know. I don't want people to feel uncomfortable because I'm a black driver and you then came on here and started talking about Black Lives Matter and everything. So, yeah. I'm like, girl, you better go. So I don't think she care for me now, but I don't bus. These are seventh and eighth graders. They already here to learn history. You know what I'm saying? So when they come on this bus, this is a neutral bus. This is a place of fun. This is the party bus. You hear me? And my kids love me. I don't want them to feel like they have to tiptoe around me because you're out there discussing about how you feel about Black Lives Matter and black folks and the LBG community, and don't do that to these kids. They already learning a lot. They're up here to learn the history they're learning. They don't need you. But anyway, guys, I got to do paper logs. I'm mad because I got to do these paper logs. I ain't did paper logs since 2000, and I'm gonna say 2014, when I was working at Megabus. Man, right. This is a party bus. We don't play that over here. We don't play that. We don't play that. We having fun. My kids love me. They love me to the point they like, oh my God, I wish you would come. You was on the cruise with us, and then I said I couldn't come. But I asked them do they have fun and the experience they had. Man, some of them kids was on there. I asked them how the food was on the dinner boat they did. They was like, it was nasty. The tour guide said it was good though. But hey, what's good to adults are not good to kids. And it's a good day. And it's gonna be a good day. I can't wait to drop these chaperones off. We gotta drop them off in New Stanton and Breezewood. So yeah. But so it's three buses here. So bus one and her tour guide. Yeah, they do. But they really ain't been eating junk food. Well, they have. They've been at the mall eating food in the mall and stuff like that. So right. So ain't no telling what they had on the cruise. I didn't even ask them what they had on their dinner. The boat ride. But I just asked them was they food good, and they was like, yeah. So let me see. What time did we leave that hotel? So I came out at, let me say, 7:45. Then I gotta draw straight lines. I'm not good with drawing straight lines, not even with a ruler. These is the logs that I gotta do, y'all. Oh, look, because I'm on a new bus and there it doesn't have an LD on here yet. So all the way down to 8 o'clock. So I started off in Arlington, Virginia. And that's wrong. I started off in Springfield. My writing is, I need to learn how to um, write with a pencil. My pencil writing is not good. So I went up to, we got here about 9:30. And then at 9:30, I went off duty. And I'm off duty. Man, this is like, it's 11:30. I'm off duty and I gotta draw these lines and I need to see where, this is why I need another phone. This is why I need another phone because yes, I know how to do the old school way too because I started out old school, honey. When I started driving motor coaches, but I used to mess these logs up. You hear me? Like my manager used to call me like, I need you to fix your logs before you go back on the road. I'd be like, oh my God, because all this time conversion and all that stuff, I don't deal with that stuff. So let's see. Mount Vernon is in, oh, I can look on here. I don't have to get up. I guess they finna move up. Is in Alexandria, Andrea, Virginia. So yeah, like, and you see, I'm doing it with the pencil. So if I mess up, I can I can erase. So let me tell y'all, the first day we started out, you know, old girl to lead bus, and she so she started moving. So I started moving, and it's time for us to, go. So we pulled out of out of the parking lot of where, um, yes. So we pull out, y'all, we pull out the parking lot, right? So we supposed to take 70 east. She go past she go past the entrance. I said, well, wait a minute. We need to go this way. So mind you, I'm the second bus. So when she when she went that way, I just followed her. I said, oh my God. I said, what is she doing? So I turned around in the gas station and go back to hit 70 East. So I had to wait on her. When I tell y'all, I said, after this, I'm not, I said, after this, I am not, um, I'm not following her. I'm not following her. Cause what is she doing? So then she ended up calling me like, girl, I missed the exit. I said, I know. I said, I thought you knew a shortcut that was gonna take us closer, like get us on the highway a little ways up. She like, no, I was in here playing with my phone and da 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 da. I said, why would you pull off if you wasn't ready to pull off? Like, you should have just, stayed until you was ready. I said, all right, whatever. We turning around. So I had made up my mind right there that I was not following her. Didn't I do it again with my dingbat self? So, but not say. Oh my God. I did it again because they have this thing with us is they want us to stick together. So whatever the first bus do, you have to do. And it's just crazy. So we went into Washington. We were supposed to go to lunch first. So we so they decided to change it. Or we're going to go to what was we going to the Franklin Roosevelt and Martin Luther King and Vietnam something another memorial which is all it around each other. So in the middle of that they changed it again when we get into Washington. So she texts the tour guides on bus 2 and 3 and tells them that we're just going to go ahead and do lunch and then go to the memorials. How, excuse me, how did you manage? Now, this is the tour guide. How did you manage to tell the other two buses where we were going, but didn't tell your driver? That don't make no sense to me. Like, so we following her, but mind you, me and my tour guide then put in the Pentagon City Mall to go eat lunch. Man, we on that bus like, where is she going? It it tells it tells our GPS is telling us to go 50 west. I said, Doug, is your GPS telling you 50 west? He said, yeah, mine is telling me 50 west. I said, then why are we going 50 east? Doug, like, well, maybe they changed their mind again and didn't tell us. I said, oh well, Doug. I said, as in Rome, we gotta go. Why did we get to Thomas Jefferson Memorial and that's when the tour guide told her driver, no, we're going to lunch. Like, hey, yo, So we get to the memorial. We in the right lane to go park in the memorial. Then she puts her blinker on. So me and Doug like, well, what is she doing? Like I guess that I said, Doug, I said I knew I should have went 50 west. He was like, yeah, you should have because we would have been there eating lunch. I said we would have been there eating lunch. Um, hey, I said right. She don't, and that tour guide. It's her and the tour guide. I don't know what they got going on, but they crazy. They up there doing something in bus one. So look, mind you, we are in DC in the middle of rush hour traffic, trying to get over to the left to go to the Pentagon City Mall. So we get on there. All right, it's flowing, right? She get off. I said, oh, where is she going? Doug said, I don't know what she doing. I said, "Phew," went right past her. But she got off because her GPS was taking her around to let them off in the front of the mall. So when she gets to the mall, I'm facing her. She pulls up. I'm already at the mall, but I'm coming the opposite direction. So I had to make a U. I did a U-turn, park. My people got off, and they was in the mall before her people. So then, so then we park in the Pentagon City. We park in Pentagon City parking lot over there because they go over there and they do tours. So when they do the tours, they have somewhere for us to park. Now, mind you, we doing stuff late. So it's already like 50 buses in this parking lot. And on the other side of the parking lot is where cars at. So we go in the parking lot, take a left. I'm like, what is she doing? She go all the way up. It's like cars parked in a row. Then it's where the cars can go out and come out at because there's one way in and one way out. Man, I said, I'm not following her. So I dipped in between two cars and went to the other side where the buses was at. When I say, I was like, I'm gonna just stay here. I got into a parking space. So my people called. So I'm just sitting there. My people called. My tour guide called me and tell me like he say we ready. So this bus, I've never had driven this bus before, but the girl in bus one has. So she was one of the drivers that brung it back from Florida. So we can't idle in Washington. So I had to turn the bus off. So I turned the bus off and I couldn't turn it on. So I'm like, okay, well, she didn't drove this bus. I said she didn't drove this bus, so she know how to turn the bus on. So I hear her huffing and puffing like I calls her. I hear her huffing and puffing like she was running. I said, "Are you okay? What's wrong?" I said, "I just need to know how to turn this bus on because I never driven it before and I didn't turn it off and I don't know how to turn it on." She like, well, let me see if I got pictures and stuff and da 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 in here. I got pictures or videos or something, she said. So she looked at those. I said, well, Leah, what are you doing? She was like, yeah, she was like, I'm walking through Macy's. I was like, what, you was over there shopping? She was like, nah, I came over here to get me something to eat. I said, damn. Oh, I was like, you move real fast. Cause I didn't even see you and I didn't even know you got off the bus. She like, here I come. Wait a minute, here I come. So by this time, I'm like, don't even worry about it. I'm just about to call Otis, right? That's my other coworker I talked to. His name is Otis, but I call him preacher because he's a pastor. No, I call him pastor. He's a preacher. He's a pastor. So Otis told me that I had to have my step light in the middle. I said, okay, cool. So I got the bus started. I'm pulling. I'm pulling off in the parking lot. She running beside the bus. Like, Willa. She didn't jump. Oh, hey, she didn't jump over the wall to try to come to my bus to help me start my bus, and I done pulled off on her. so, so I'm like, girl, I'm about to go. I got it. I can't believe that. Yeah, Reverend Otis. Hey, but hey, he be listening to my antics and like me. He be cracking up at me. So we get over there, we pick up our people, and she ain't crazy. Uh, people just don't do stuff the way that I do it, and it's just different. I'm not gonna say she crazy. I'm not gonna say, I've learned to not call people weird, crazy, you know, different. They just different. People just do stuff different than I do, you know. And I wasn't expecting to be the lead bus, which, sometimes I want to be the lead bus or sometimes I don't, you know. So when it's like in the area that I really don't know and another driver knows it, knows the area better than I do, then I let them lead. You know, she was just, my thing is, her and the same tour guide was just up here in Washington 2 weeks ago. And I'm not gonna say she don't know where she going because she knows where she going and she knows how to get there. But I just think she's just listening to the tour guide telling her to go this way and to go that way, different ways. So I had to tell her, I said, listen here, who driving that bus, you or her? She said, I am. I said, and don't you have a GPS? She said, yes. I said, that's all the assistance you need. No, it's not up to the drivers. Our office manager that gives us the trips, she decides what bus is going to be the lead bus. So it just depends on who who the people are that's on the trip and what experience they have. So, like I said, she was just up here in Washington. She knows Washington. I know Washington also. I've driven Washington by myself before, and I've done Washington pretty much a lot. So I could have been the lead bus, but I guess my manager wanted her to be the lead bus, so because of the tour guide, which I worked with her, the tour guide before, but not personally on my bus, but I've been on a tour with her with another tour guide on my bus. So I said that's fine. I wasn't mad. I wasn't upset, and that's fine. But I've been leaving her. Like it's just ways that she go. I know buses can't fit down that way, and she tries to go that way. So when she turns and go down the way that I don't feel comfortable going down, I go another place, and I get to the stop. I get to the places before she do. The other driver does the same thing. So it's just been. But I tell you this, I don't want to come on another trip with her unless her mind is right. Because I don't think her mind is totally into this trip. I think she's doing it for the money, and that's fine. Because she's opening her own little suite, and she does nails. So she's opening her suite, and she's been working on that, like getting her stuff ready and focusing on that. But they told her they needed her for this trip, and this is gonna help her pay for um pay for her, you know, the stuff to go inside her salon. So I just don't think her mind, and then it's frustrating. Everything is frustrating her. So, but I don't know. Maybe if when she get things together and stuff like that, and she go on another trip, not with me, but her mind will be right. I don't want her to go on the trip with me. I don't want her. Like we supposed to stay together. You so worried about us staying together, but you leaving everybody. I just be looking at because I don't care. Leave me. I can do this tour by myself. Leave me. Please leave me. Leave me. Please leave me. Oh my goodness. So today is our last day here. We're at Mount Vernon. So when they finish lunch and stuff, we'll be headed back to Cambridge, but we got to stop in Breezewood, and then we have to stop in Newstead to drop off the tour guides. And then from there, it's smooth sailings. Drop off, you know. I don't know if we gonna get in the car. And Trish, I I said I was gonna be back Monday, but it's Sunday. I don't know why I said Monday. Let me tell you why I said Monday. Because Monday is my son's birthday. So that's why I keep saying Monday the 23rd. Because when I hear the 23rd, I think about Tadal's birthday. So I'll be back Sunday. Because we get into Cambridge tonight. So if we get into Cambridge tonight and she's okay with us coming home, I'm coming home tonight. So Sunday, if you want to go Sunday to Rally House, we can go Sunday, or we can go Monday to get your nails done and stuff like that. So, you know, but yeah, I'm sitting on this bus outside of Mount Vernon. It's a nice day, so it's like all type of cars, motorcycles. So yeah, when I get home Monday, I need to call. Okay, so Sunday is fine. We can go Sunday. That way I can go to work at O'Reilly's on Monday. Cause she's gonna want me to come in on Monday to work. She probably want me to open. So I do that. All the buses are moving up. Let me see. Because they might be leaving a space for me to park behind my buses. Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm back. These kids up here getting sick, and I don't know what's going on. But so these kids up here getting sick, but we about to leave. So I don't know if we gonna be able to pull up or not. But they're checking on some stuff. So you guys, I gotta go. Thank you for thank you for joining me for my live. I love y'all. Peace out. I'll see y'all later. Bye.